So I can make sure that we got all the bugs out. Because this ain't been going the way I wanted to. Let me see. Are we good? Yep. That's what I needed. Now I'm straight. All right. So I'm a little early, but I don't care because, yeah, I'm tired of coming on here and thinking that the audio is straight and then finding out later on that it's not. So we good. Urban Therapy with Sun 752. Is it? Yeah. Yeah. Hit the like button, y'all. One favor. Yeah. New Year. Sun 7, baby. Carrie Wright, what's up? What's up? Crash. Urban Therapy with Sun 752 with this your daily. It's the daily go-getter-mism show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it whiz? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking all fast lane, no coasting, and everything is gonna be all right. We talking about fired for the new year tonight. Yeah, I know that is not the first of the year. Yeah, we 6 days in, 7 if you wanna be clear. Cause it's after midnight on the East Coast. You might be on the West, and I can't contest that it ain't there yet. But we got a lot to talk about tonight, and I'm gonna bet that y'all gonna dig the combo. Cause you might have got corners with this shit like a combo. That's word. 3-piece chicken with a biscuit. Yo, you gonna eat the shit. Hey, yo. My name is Sun 7, Mac 11, Tevin, Campbell, Livingston, Bramble. You understand what get on this thing. Everything is gonna be all right. That's how we swing. Well, yeah, and no Bloods and Crips. Too old for that bullshit. I ain't on it. But yeah, I still do my thing like a real man. A real man right in front of you will stand. We ain't taking no shorts, but we wear shorts in the summertime. You can get them bitches on mine. Yeah, back in the days, I be drinking the 40 and smoking the haze. Well, we didn't have no haze back then. It was just a nickel bag of weed, my friend. But times get older. They go past, not make it last. Make it last forever like he sweat. What up, y'all? How y'all feeling? Everybody good? We good? Levels is good. Levels is good. Levels is good. This is the Daily Go-Getterism Show. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the and if you can't say Omar with the well, then you just say Omar with the R. This is the Daily Go-Getterism Show. I'm feeling like a real man should. And I hope y'all feeling like real men and women should at the same time. So tonight, we talking about fired for the new year. Fired for the new year. Now, you know that every new year, people be talking about cleaning house. They getting rid of toxic people, people who ain't never do nothing for them, people who wouldn't conform, wouldn't cooperate, always wanted to hang on, ain't bringing nothing to the table, ain't bring no gifts or no kind of even paper plates to the party, but all they want to do is eat. So, I said, all they want to do is eat. So we cutting off meals and slicing off deals. Come back around next year so you can chill. You have done enough of that last year, so it's out of here this year. Yeah, I see you later. Here, I can't deal with you no more. Yo, don't get hit in the ass with the door. But I'm slamming it very, very hard, and I'm putting the phone down, cutting and blocking all y'all. Yo, do you understand the vibe? Yo, it's 2:00 in the morning. We showing live, baby. It's the best thing going at 2 a.m. And you can best believe I'm telling the truth, my friend. Yo, please hit that like button for me. I ain't selling you nothing. I ain't asking for none of your money. And I can promise you that because I'm already paid. The pockets will stay fat, but I ain't turning down no coins, y'all. Don't get me wrong. Don't be on my loins, y'all. Everything is going to work out fine. Everything is going to be all right. We getting mine. All right, so tonight on Daily Go Getism Show, we are talking about fired for the new year. Now, I was inspired. You know what? Something very elementary I noticed today or yesterday that I never really took, particular interest in or like never really noticed exactly the way it goes. Did you notice that and I know some of y'all gonna be like, duh, but the end of the NFL season, the end of football season is always at the beginning of the new year. And that's when coaches get fired because they didn't make their team win. See, you're not gonna fire a coach when you're in the playoffs. So all of the coaches that are getting fired didn't make the playoffs. So you got head coaches getting fired. You got what? You got Pete Carroll, he got fired. And he had a lot of success when he was with the Seahawks. No success when he's with the Las Vegas Raiders. Then the boy Gannon over in Arizona, he was the defensive coordinator for the Eagles when we lost against the Chiefs, and we blamed him for that too. He took a lot. Yeah. And John Harbaugh, which was the most surprising for me, for the Baltimore Ravens. Out of here. They like, if you can't win with Lamar Jackson, I don't know what to tell you. Out of here. Who else? Stefanski of the Cleveland Browns. Out of here. That's what you get for not wanting to play Shedeur Sanders. Out of here. You are out of here. So I got to thinking, like, damn, coaches get fired at the new year. Friends get cut off at the new year. Lovers or would-be lovers or lovers that wasn't loving hard enough, they get cut off at the new year. A bunch of people get cut off at the new year. People be cleaning house. Some people on social media give out warnings. Yo, y'all got 10 more days until 2026. And then not only are you going to be cut off from my page, there's a good chance that, the number won't work no more. You won't be able to text, you won't be able to get in touch with me. So unless you know where my mama live or where I live or whatever, you have some kind of personal connection that's not dealing with the phone or the computer, no. You're out of here. Friends who didn't like none of my posts or didn't comment on none of my shit or didn't like none of my pictures. Females be tripping. So. Yo, they be serious about that shit. Y'all just be lurking on my page. Ain't liking nothing. Ain't saying nothing. Just staring. Like, how you know? How you know if they not commenting on your page or liking anything? How you know they there? How you know? You got cameras on your page, man. You got cameras, but it's all good though. It's all good. Cool baby, what's good? What's good? Appreciate you. Mariah Jenkins, what's good? What's good? My good to see me some you. Magnificent Bride. Is that Magnificent Bride? You said they toxic and don't even know it. Wow. And Rich. Oh, damn. Why I always get this wrong? Rich. You know, I'm just gonna say Rich. What up? He said, can I just set an alarm just to, okay, all right. Said, Carrie cut me off this year. Well, you go. Keep trying. Mariah says the black coach got fired and arrested for sleeping with his assistant, but that was college football. Yeah, and that happened before he was just a dickhead. He was a dumb motherfucker. He was a dumb, like, dog. And you know it had to be a white girl too. I'm like, y'all niggas, I can set my watch by y'all dumb, thirsty ass niggas. It's like, this is Michigan. It's too much snow up here for me not to play in it. I was just playing in the snow. Snow bunny. He didn't get arrested though, did he? Did he get arrested? What did he get arrested for? It wasn't sexual assault, was it? It was just an inappropriate relationship. He lost millions over that shit. Millions, say. He lost millions. Snow bunny. Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. He forgot the no snow bunnies never. He said black queens for later. Snow bunnies for now. Snow bunny. I'm fired? Rats. And Michigan's season sucked. It was a double whammy. He probably would. If they would have beat Ohio State, he probably wouldn't have got fired. Like, motherfucker, you ain't beat Ohio State in 3 years. You out of here. You are out of here. Fuck 2026. You got to go now. Nigga. Hey, you got to. Nigga. As we proceed to give you what you need. Oh, man. It's all good. Oh, Magnificent Morocco, my brother, my mellow. What's going on, my dude? Oh, that's right. They making everybody these names, son, these names. Okay, I got you. So, talking about Michigan's joke of a coach. Ex-coach. Thank you. Ex-coach. Pikachu. What up, Pikachu? Said no, he got arrested because he went to a house after he got fired and threatened to kill himself and told her she was going to watch. Oh, damn. I didn't follow the story well enough. So he just straight played himself. He wanted some more Snow Bunny. Like, come on, Snow Bunny. Come on, man. You know what I mean? I thought it was all good. Shit. What Kango Kid from the from UTFO said? Bang, bang, brother, I feel bad, but I ain't committing suicide for no crab. Calling her a crab is just a figure of speech because she's an apple, a pear, a plum, and a peach. I thought I had her in the palm of my hand. But man, oh man, if I was grand, I'd bang Roxanne. Roxanne. Oh, man. Said, can't prank call. You block call. You block the number. Man. Oh. Yeah, somebody did try to call. I turned that shit down. Yo, man, y'all, come on, man. Listen, I might not be the sharpest knife in the, what you call it, in the knife holder. Look, I ain't even smart enough to remember what you put the knife. Yeah. I ain't the sharpest blade in the, the block. The block. Anyway, but I learned. I'm at least as smart as a monkey. Now, don't get comfortable and try to call me a monkey. You get the fuck out of here. But I'm just saying. Pikachu said, oh, that's probably true. I like the fit. I wear that to the masjid. That's what's up. You got a polo, man. Come on, man. All right. PSU can't never beat Ohio State. They sure can't. I ain't even looking for them to beat Ohio State. Ever. I think they did it 15 years ago. I'm good with that. I'm good. Levels is good. Levels is good. Levels is good. Levels is good. We on, y'all. Y'all ready? Let's go. Yo, I'ma put these away. It's time for us to play. Daily go get a miss. Yo, it's on. All right, so I'm gonna put these away. You know what I'm saying? Put them away. This one too. Now, yeah. Y'all know how we do, and we. So, fired for the new year. What do you know about getting the boot from a friend? No, thank you for being a friend. Kick you out of my house again. Your ass is through. You's a bum and a ne'er-do-well. Boom, boom. And if you drunk Bacardi, mixed it up with some cranberry juice, you would be the drunk nigga at the party, and the crowd attached would say that nigga's drinking again. So get the fuck out. Hey, yo, hold on. Yo, stay right. A few days ago, I wasn't doing no kicking. My back was through. But I'm better now. Coogee sweater now. Drop top BM. I'm the man, girlfriend. All right. We ready? We good? You said I got the boot from Amazon the other day. Damn, for real? For the new year. I tell you what. People who get seasonal jobs like around Christmas time, and they be hoping that the company will keep them on after Christmas because they feel like they did such a good job during the holidays that y'all gonna keep me on, right? No. You lucky we ain't fire you on the 26th. And the reason we ain't fire you on the 26th is because everybody be bringing back shit and we need people to work on the 26th. Need people to work on the 26th. Need people to work on the 26th. Flavor Flav, baby. Need people to work on the 26th. All right. So, Magnificent. I just woke up for some urban therapy. That's what's up. That's what's up. So that's what we talking about today, man. Fired for the new year. Somebody put you on the do not call no more list. Forget the new do not call list. The do not call me no more list. Like, yo, it's 2026. You went out with 2025. You know what I mean? You are played. My man Jeff Sprayberry in the house was good. How you feeling, my dude? Good to see you. It's 2026. When I saw that list of coaches that got fired, I was like, damn. I never noticed that the end of the regular season is when all the coaches get let go, because that's when the playoffs start. No January football. They get one game in January, that final game. But when it was a 16-game schedule, you know, it's 17 weeks now with bye weeks. So, you know, the season is 18 weeks now. Back in the day, it was 16 weeks. And there was a time when there wasn't no bye week either. See, you know, I mean, when you get to be 55, you remember old shit. Old shit. John Madden. You know what I mean? I remember when John Madden was coaching. All right. You say you smoking good tonight, bro. You must share. Nah, man, I don't smoke. I don't drink. I'm high on life. Even though sometimes life, that be that Reggie weed. I'd be like, yo, okay. Yo, what we doing? What up, Nicole? Nicole Ellis, Nikki Ellis, what's going on? My good to see me some you. You already know. You already know. He said my beard game is tight. Yo, I shaped my shit up today. Yo, but you know what? On one of my short videos, motherfuckers was like, yo, he got on eyeliner. I was like, come on, man. We back on that shit. I don't wear no goddamn eyeliner, no mascara, none of that shit. You know what I mean? Who the fuck does that? I'm a real man, I swear. Like, I got it. He was serious as shit too. He got, like, you gonna write that in the comments? And it was my viral video. Only got one. I was like, man, fuck you, dude. Mariah says, I couldn't work in no seasonal job. They ain't about to abuse and abuse and misuse me. Just imagine knowing after the holidays you will be unemployed. But that's what you signed up for. You just signed up for the extra cash to buy presents. That's what everybody I know did it for. But the people I know, they actually got kept on because I guess they was nice like that. But that's if you want a second job. See, the problem comes if you need that as your primary job. That's when it becomes a problem. You're doing it part-time, it's a check. It said Raiders on Madden. The Oakland Raiders. John Madden. The Oakland Raiders. Oakland. Remember when they beat us in the 80 season? I was like, oh. But that wasn't Madden. That damn owl. Anyway. I'm good. I'm feeling like a real man should. I'm good. He said, just for men. He said, I got the silver just for men. Like, yo, I'ma fuck them up. I ain't gonna get the black or the brown. I got the reverse Biden. Y'all. You know what I mean? Like, look. You see that shit? Fuck no, you don't see no shit. I wish I would. Hold up. Somebody from New York calling? Why y'all trying to call while I'm still, you know what I mean? I guess they don't know. Hold on. Number actually look
You
familiar.
have a call from
Come on. 1162. Last numbers. What's up?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, I just want to know what the...
All right. We ain't going for this shit tonight. Nah, you slow your blow. She was fast, so we labeled her a project hoe. All right. All that slow shit. Talking about some what's the time? Motherfucker. You just saw a number. You just say, yo, if you're not ready to go, I'm not answering your call. Get it together, son. Get it together. All right, I'm gonna give him one more chance. Give him one more chance. This is the Biggie one more chance.
You have a call from
Caller with the last number is 1162. Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show. What's on your mind? You ready now?
Yes, I am.
All right, what's up? What's good?
Yeah, nothing much. I just wanted to know what the main discussion was about for today. I just tuned in.
Well, why would you call the number if you didn't know what we were talking about? This is not a public number. It's on the show.
Okay, like I've skimmed through before. I just wanted to know what was the main topic for today.
So hold on. Let me get this straight. So you just randomly dialed the number that was in your phone because you dialed it before. And you said, what the hell? You know what I mean? I'm up late as shit. It's almost 3:00 in the morning. Let me just see if, I don't know. Let's just take a gamble. I'm bored. Is that how that happened?
So there are a plethora of factors on why I call. One is because I've watched your videos before. Two is what you just alluded to. And three is because I just wanted to.
All right.
Can you please tell me the main topic of today?
The topic for tonight is fired for the new year. So we're talking about people who cut people off on New Year's. You know, it's like part of their resolution, I guess, or they are trimming the fat and unloading and dropping off unnecessary baggage. So, you know, it happens to friends, it happens to associates, it happens to employees, it happens to lovers. And I mean, you never know. It may even happen to spouses.
Okay, thank you for informing me about the topic. Now, for whatever reason, people view the New Year's as some magical event that will all of a sudden change their behavior because of some type of myth that they're able to do so.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, the New Year's resolution agenda lasts only 2 weeks or so on average, and they'll go back to their regular routine.
So you're saying like when people stop smoking or stop drinking or stop using drugs or go work out and all of that, all of those resolutions, you say they only last how long? You said 3 weeks?
Yeah, like 2 to 3 weeks. Now, the issue that you just brought up, that could be an anomaly because dropping relationships means that you've had exhausted all efforts trying to, ameliorate whatever tensions you had between the individual, and you finally reach a breaking point. So that's actually a higher chance of sustaining that New Year's resolution goal. Is like dropping people, like cutting off relationships completely, because that means you've exhausted all avenues and you gave either like several chances, or you just grew out of whatever stuff that they're into, and you guys just don't align on the same wavelength. So that's actually a good resolution agenda to have if you have people you view as toxic.
Hold on a second, okay?
Okay.
All right.
You have a call from.
All right. Go ahead. Continue, sir.
Yeah, so I don't think it has anything to do with the New Year's resolution. I think it was inevitable at some point that you're going to cut off that toxic person in your life, whether it's a friend, relative, associate, or whatever the case may be. It was inevitably going to happen because once that seed is planted in your head, it starts to ruminate, and the more shenanigans that person commits, the higher the chance that you put that ruminating thought into fruition. So, it doesn't have to be a New Year's resolution. It can be down the road where, that agenda eventually gets accomplished.
Mm-hmm.
Because, it causes strain on your mental. It could be physical as well, because first you start with the mentally, and then it affects you physically, of course, by targeting your immune system. And I'm pretty sure you are knowledgeable about psychosomatic illnesses that is caused by stress.
Yeah, that's when you like develop symptoms that you don't of diseases or conditions that you don't really have. You know what I mean? Yeah, I get it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I actually suffer from that. I can get anything. I've had almost every disease or every condition when I'm stressed.
so yeah, hanging out with the toxic relative or friend, associate, that causes stress. Stress causes psychosomatic illnesses, and it's just a domino effect. So, in order to ameliorate that, or prevent it from getting worse, people say to themselves, "Well, I gotta cut them off. Either give them a last attempt, give them an ultimatum. If they don't abide by the ultimatum, then
But the thing is, um, it's not really necessarily a resolution like the type of resolution where people are looking to better themselves. They are actually indicting other people for not being good enough, or at least good enough to them. So a lot of people are dropping people off at the new year because they feel like those people haven't enhanced their lives. And some of it is really selfish. And a lot of this comes across on social media. Some of it is really selfish because it can be like, I've heard people say that, like on social media, if you're just lurking around on my page, you're not liking anything, you're not commenting on anything, then I don't need you as a friend. So they look at it like people who follow them or friend them on social media should be more active towards them as if they're their only friend on social media. So, selfishness doesn't really care about the way things work. They just know that they either are getting the attention that they need or they're not.
But I mean, why not be selfish? I mean, isn't the main objective to focus on your self-interest before you attend to other people's grievances? Like, you have to focus on self first before you can help people, because without elevating yourself, how can you help others in a dire situation when you're both at on the same level?
Well,
You see what I'm trying to get at?
no, I understand what you're saying. The thing is, like I said, with selfishness doesn't really give a shit. You know what I mean? It's like, they're focusing on whatever they've required you to do or whatever they've asked of you, and determining whether you have delivered or not. And so
you don't. No.
Yeah, no. And if you haven't done it, then then they want to cut you off. So
you don't believe that every relationship is a quid pro quo?
I do. Well, not. I wouldn't say a quid pro. I wouldn't say that. Because in order for that's more transactional. So I'm going to say no. Not all relationships are transactional. No, I know mine aren't. So no.
Well, okay, so let me give you an example that is not transactional. Your parents, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have unconditional love for you and everything. They invest blood, sweat, and tears. For 18 years, and hopefully, you've made something of yourself. You don't think when they get to an elderly age that they expect you to return the favor and give them nurturing care?
Yeah, but that's
You don't think they don't have that in the back of their mind? Like, hey, I'm going to invest 18 to 21 years and fully nurture this offspring. So when I get to be elderly and can't do the daily required daily activities for myself, I expect my child to help me with that. Isn't that quid pro quo?
I'm not sure if I would use quid pro quo for that situation. But the original question that you asked me was, were most relationships quid pro quo? And I don't think so.
So can you list me a relationship, like just a hypothetical example where it's not quid pro quo?
Well, if it's quid pro quo, it actually is transactional, directly transactional. Like our relationship is based on, I need something from you in order for me to give something to you. So like, like Donald Trump withheld aid to Ukraine if Ukraine didn't give up the mineral deal, when the treaty was already in place, when they were supposed to supply, help them out. But he said, nah, fuck all that. I ain't giving you shit unless you give up these minerals. I need you to sign this mineral deal and then I'll do it. And that's actually what got him impeached in his first administration. So that was quid pro quo in its entire definition. And that's whether MAGA fans want to believe that or not. But so in a regular, in a relationship I would say in a friendship that I'm in, all I require is, mutual respect and, decency. You don't have to call me every day. We don't have to be in touch all the time. I don't have to, you don't have to share your location with me and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't have to be on that level of being active. You know what I'm saying? When it's quid pro quo, there's normally a financial motive involved. Like it's definitely transactional. Like I will be your friend even if I don't hear from you or whatever, because I'm your friend just because I like you. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to necessarily do anything. Like let's say if you have like a party or a cookout or something like that and you don't invite me, I'm not going to say, well, you're not my friend because you didn't invite me to your party. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like that. There can be, I'm more understanding than that. Like you may have had, reasons for not inviting me or whatever. I'm trying to figure out how come I didn't know, how I know I didn't get invited. You know what I mean? It's not that big of a deal for me. Now, for somebody else, they might look at it like, how do you not invite somebody you call a friend to the party? It might have been a limited engagement where only certain people could attend. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, sometimes, you have to get over yourself. That's the term I like to use.
Oh no, I hear you. I just view it as more than actual like intrinsic value. So say with the friend thing, you can also label that as, hey, I want to be your friend, and in exchange, I want like moral support or just like companionship whenever like you're available to give it to me. You know, whenever you make free time of it, I expect, companionship or moral support when I'm down, or whatever the case may be. It doesn't always have to be like a gift or money or something along those lines, because what's the point of labeling someone a friend if they don't have the prerequisites that and warrants that title as a friend? As a friend, you're expecting something, right? Like some type of moral support or some type of brain stimulating conversation, or it could just be strictly entertainment, or just like someone there physically to be with you, to occupy time, and something like that. You're always innately expecting something, even though the term friend means like innocent. It doesn't have to do anything, has anything to do with money or things of that nature. Even a relationship with God, or like someone being benevolent, like getting themselves involved in charity work, such as, I don't know, like helping build a house, or feeding the homeless. Your private relationship with God, that's a quid pro quo. Pro quo. He's demanding you to try to do your best to abide by His laws, and you're doing things like benevolent activities in order for Him to look favorably upon you, so you can be rewarded for eternity with a riches and abundance, and life of eternity, right?
Mm-hmm.
And forever happiness. So isn't that a quid pro quo right there? Every relationship, I believe, is innately a quid pro quo, because you're always expecting something. Like it's never nothing. Even what you brought up with the friend, I mean, is either like a like cordial conversation filled with pleasantries, or like someone just being there for moral support when you're down, or getting involved in the same hobbies, like something along those lines. You're always expecting something, or if you weren't expecting anything, they wouldn't be your friend. Like, why would you even talk to that person or hang out with them? Because you don't share anything in common. So I don't know. I'm just going off a tangent, but I like to play devil's advocate and get into debates, and throw out thought.
No, it's all good. The dictionary definition of quid pro quo is a favor or advantage granted or expected in return for something. So for example,
you're buttressing my point.
I do see your point. I just don't agree that all relationships involve it. That's it. That's all.
All right, now.
Yeah, I just don't agree with that. But that's okay. We don't have to. We can agree separately. I don't like to say.
Yeah,
I don't like to say we can agree to disagree. I like to say we agree separately.
No, I hear you, man. Yeah, but I just wanted to put my 2 cents, figure out what the topic was about, and that's pretty much it, man.
No, I'm glad you called in. And I'm glad that you weren't a troll. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, I don't do the whole trolling thing, man. I don't see the point in it, but
evidently a lot of people do.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
But it's all good.
Yeah, I'll let you go, man, and have a good one.
Okay, you too. Have a good night.
All right, man. All right, thanks.
Alright. Okay. Good call. Good call. Surprise me. You know, it's always we're full of surprises around here. We're full of surprises. We're full of surprises. Everything is all good though. Like y'all, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Hit the like button. That's all I need y'all to do. That's all I ask of you. Please hit the like button. You know what I mean? If y'all want to share the show, subscribe to the channel, you can do all that too. But I just need you to hit the like button because it helps the channel and the channel needs help. That's all. That's all. But yeah, good call. Good call. Quid pro quo. Well, what we was talking about was fired for the new year. So we talking about people who drop people off at the new year. Like, yo, you got to go on J1. Hold on, y'all.
You have a call from
Kim, good day you called. What's good? What's up with you? Yo, you there? Yo, this thing on? Yo, you good?
You hear me? I'm sorry, the people in the chat are so petty. Your family is so petty.
I mean, you know.
Anyway, what's up, son? What's up, family? What's up, chat? What's up, trolls?
Mm.
And
I'm good. I'm good.
Here.
Feeling like a real man should. Hey, yo, I went to the dentist today. And today is the first time I understood why people are afraid of the dentist or really don't like to go. Because first of all, I don't like having my mouth numbed up.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, with what he was doing, because I got a crown put on my tooth, right? In the back. And for what he was drilling, I was like, suppose I didn't have this lidocaine in it. Like how would I be able to bear that pain? So when it starts to wear off and you can feel your lip and you can feel like the muscle, the jaw muscles all fucked up because you had your mouth wide open and shit. And I'm like, I can feel where he fucked my mouth up. He did a good job. But yeah, like this shit is a little uncomfortable. But yeah, so that was my day. That's how I started off the day. You know what I mean? With the left side of my mouth all. I was doing pretty good, but I really don't like that shit. I got to go back in a few weeks.
I don't have no sympathy for anything you saying.
Why not?
Because I see you acting a clown already with your back again. It would have been 24 hours and now it's feeling great. You back to the same foolishness. I'm not hearing you.
My back started hurting last Wednesday.
Yeah.
So this is the 8th.
What you talking about?
So that was 7. That was
24 hours ago when you still were trying to get it together. So I don't have no sympathy for what the fuck you talking about right now. But I still love you.
I don't care because I'm doing the right thing here. I'm doing the Lord's work. And I am. I'm doing the Lord's work. I'm doing the Lord's work. I don't know what you laughing at. I'm here doing the Lord's work. And in the commission of my divine presence and my divine activity, you know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure that I'm getting better. My back is almost all the way good. I'm like at least 70 to 75% back.
Lord said, I ain't got no part of that. Don't include me in y'all shenanigans. Don't start that bullshit. And I don't have a part of it either because I am the angel here. I saw all my family in the chat on the bullshit. Y'all all going to hell together.
Man.
It's not me. I wasn't a part of it.
I don't know what y'all talking about. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody know I'm out here doing the Lord's work. I'm out here saving souls and shit. You know what I'm saying? While other niggas is out here fronting. I don't front. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the right thing. You know what I mean? I'm a disciple.
Yeah. All right.
I'm him. So in terms of the topic, and the topic is fired for the new year. Now, like, I don't know how long you was listening, but this show was okay. So you know that this show was inspired by me seeing all of these NFL coaches get their walking papers today.
Yeah.
Now, what a lot of people don't understand is that when you fire a head coach, all of the coaches that he brought in got to go too. Everybody out. You totally clean the house. So the new coach who comes in, he brings his people in. He brings in he may bring in his coordinator, his D and O coordinator, quarterbacks coach, all kinds of coaches. So it's like a please don't let this trigger you. It's a regime change.
Don't let it trigger me.
Too soon?
Well, now. I'm sure there's so much more to happen before I'm triggered. This is just like, far from course.
I
told you so.
I don't want no smoke. That's all.
Well, I don't care about these NFL coaches. Fuck them. Sorry. Where I'm at.
Yeah,
that's how I feel about the NFL.
Okay. Well, so I'm thinking about it in personal relationships, on social media. Before the new year comes in, people be giving out all kinds of warnings and shit. That shit is so self-righteous. Like, yo, a lot of y'all ain't gonna be able to come to my page because I'm dropping people off. So if you don't see me, or if you don't see none of my posts, blah, 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 after the new year, you know what happened. I'm like, don't nobody give a fuck about you. I wish I ain't see this one.
I know. I don't understand those announcements. Like, you haven't done it yet? What are you waiting on?
People be thinking they really that shit.
Completely.
People be thinking they that shit. I'm trying to tell you.
I know somebody who did that. They were like, hey, everybody, I'm getting married, so I'm off the market, and I'm not going to be on social media as much. It did not get the flex she thought it was going to get her. Mm-hmm. People ran her into the gutter for it, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. Because I think it's good to make announcements. I used to dismiss people on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, but I didn't make an announcement. I just did it. Now, so there's the other side of this, the backfires. Sometimes there's a pro and con to it. So I remember once, one of these years, this was in my 20s and early 30s when I used to do it. If I'm tired of you throughout the year, I just let stuff ride, and then I'm like, New Year's, that's it.
Mm.
So the guy I was dealing with at the time, I was like, I am breaking up this nigga tomorrow. Fuck him. So I went out that night with my son's godfather and some of my guy friends, and everybody had a good time. So my son's godfather brought me home, and I'm going up the stairs to the house. This nigga jumped out of the bushes on me and scared me and shocked me all at the same time. And he's yelling and screaming and da-da-da. And my son's godfather was getting out of the car. Before he could make it out of the car, the dude has slapped me. And it stunned me for like 3 seconds because I'm not used to men putting their hands on me. That's one. And two, what the fuck are you hiding my bushes for? You're psycho. However, between my son's godfather and my brother's friends who were outside on the porch next door, I didn't get a chance to get him like I wanted to because the guys got him quick, fast, and immediately. So I just want to say it backfires because I did it another year, and the guy said, I'm going to kill you, bitch. If I see you, I'm going to kill you. I was like, wow, these guys get so angry over being broken up with for the new year. I don't understand.
Hey, you know what I mean? Hey. Well, why the new year though?
I don't know. I was childish.
Like, oh man, fuck. Yeah, I mean, you get it. Just petty, just petty, you know.
Here's the day to get rid of these dudes. I'll do it then.
Damn.
I don't have no real solid reason. That's just what it was. It was near the end of the year, and I was like, oh, brother. So that's how it happened. There was no rhyme or reason to it. It was immaturity, I guess. But it happened. Then I grew out of it because now I'm just like, if I'm tired of you today, I'm through with you this second.
Yeah.
So
I understand that part. If all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind, I quit you. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, nigga.
But I just want to say, there's a backfire to that sometimes. That's a backfire. I didn't even stop there with the threats and the slap. It didn't even stop me for another probably 5 years. I still was doing the same thing. Still get threatened. Still having some drama. I had one who wouldn't let me get in my car. And I was like, oh, I had to stab him.
Yeah, it's a small thing. Yeah. Sometimes.
But when it comes to jobs, so now let's be serious. Of course, I'm constantly in the news and I'm watching, and my heart breaks every hour of the day as I see where we are. I knew we weren't going to get into a better space going into 2026, but some people thought we were. I don't know who these crazy people were. I don't know what they're watching, but even on New Year's Eve, when I saw how many businesses closed that day, how many people were getting a notice that day that tomorrow you won't have a job. Tomorrow we will no longer be in business. And my heart was breaking not only for the employees, but also for the business owner, because that has to be a tough decision they have to make as well to say, this business that I put my all into, my love, my blood, my sweat, my tears, I have to shut it down. And I have to let these people go who have relied on me, who I've trusted to take care of my business and grow it. And now we all are starting over. So I feel empathy for them too. I'm not talking about these big companies. And I would like to say I don't care about the chain restaurants, but that's not true, because for the franchisees, I feel sad for them. Those who are like, it's not inexpensive to just become a franchisee to be a part of a chain, and then you do it and you have to shut your door. So that counts as well. So I feel bad for them too. And as I watch this happen and unfold, I'm like, it's bad. It's very bad. It's heartbreaking. And it's not like it's easy for anybody to get out here and find something new. I had to end a contract. So I'm always searching for a new contract. I just lost one of my government contracts, and I'm like, damn, so I understand where these people are coming from, because I'm there too. We all are looking, and it's not easy, and it's not getting any better because more and more businesses are closing their doors. And as we lean into this new year, we're day number 7 technically. And even more businesses have closed their door. And even more people are looking, and even more people are out of work. And unfortunately, these trash-ass companies are using that to their advantage. They're taking advantage of the fact that people are so desperate. People need an income. So they're like, hey, well, let me tie in these 3 different roles together and pay you a quarter of what I would have to pay if this were 2022. Hey, I'm going to ask you to be an administrator, a social media manager, and a moderator, and I'm only going to pay you $14 an hour. Is that okay? Because you need it. So come take this. And what really sucks is now, in my state, we are fucking fighting for our lives because our politicians here, with their great themselves have decided we are going to be the one state in the middle of the other surrounding states that says, hey, let's keep our minimum wage at $7.25 an hour. So I've watched those companies who were going to pay, let's just say a mere $20 an hour, because that's nothing in my opinion. It's something for somebody, but for somebody like me who hasn't seen that amount in forever, it's nothing. Now those same people who had the signs out or the post out that said they were paying $20 an hour are now saying, hey, we'll max out at $15 an hour. They have cut their prices down because our minimum wage is still $7.25. So these people are taking advantage of the fact that everyone is desperate, because we're not just in competition with ourselves. We're in competition with people across the waters now. And it's not the same search as it used to be. Like, some of these companies want you to pay to apply for a job, or to use a company like Indeed or LinkedIn or something like that. Then you're fighting with a bunch of spam and trolls and fake jobs and all these weird ass text messages and emails and stuff. So you're drowning in all that. You may miss what's possibly out there. But the sad thing is, when it starts, it's always this one job, and within 5 minutes, it's 200 applicants. So now you're lost in a sea of many. So it's just tough. It's tough. And I feel for everybody who's looking. You know, I don't want to complain because I do have some income. I have other contracts, but gosh, for the people who have absolutely nothing, it's like, damn, I feel so bad for them, especially to those who have a family. Like, they have children who need things. That makes it 10 times worse. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, politicians are going to be politicians, and politics is going to be politics. But I know one thing. My bills spread out throughout the year. And they got to be paid. So everybody got to, ain't nobody going to pay mine except for me. So the only bills you got to pay are the ones you make. So, you know, we kind of all in the same bag. But one thing I know for sure is what it's like to get cut off, or have to cut somebody off at basically trim the fat, not necessarily at the beginning of the year, but at the at somewhere around the fiscal year. You know, cats that's not, you know, carrying their weight, and around the fiscal year, that's when executives get cut. So a lot of the associates, a lot of the subordinates, they're safe. But executives get cut around the fiscal year. Like, yo, your account ain't been doing what it needs to do. You over budget, or you're not really pulling in the revenue that you're supposed to be pulling in, and it's time for us to make a change. So, you know, not everybody agrees that a person should be changed, or that a change should be made, because you get to know somebody and you want to give them a chance, or if you don't understand how business works and you think that, you know, because they get along with everybody, that they're good for the company, and the company doesn't really give a fuck about none of that shit except for the money. The bottom line, that's what we all signed up for. So I get it. I overstand it. And now the crazy part about it is, I worked at a job before where they didn't do the cuts at the beginning of the year. They used to do the shit right before Thanksgiving. It was the craziest shit I ever saw. So the chopping block, right, like a week or two before Thanksgiving, it was like, so, you know, if you get cut before Thanksgiving, you know what that Christmas looking like, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, that was their time to like people would be very anxious around that time because they didn't let go like 2 or 3 people. It was, and these were all engineers. So it was crazy. It was crazy as hell. But
anytime at the end of the year is crazy to me. Like once you hit September, you start September and you're cutting jobs in, it's like, what logical sense? What is this insanity?
Well, September is not the end of the year. You got plenty of time to get back on your feet.
The last few months of the year is my point.
I understand.
That's when the last few months of the year start.
I understand, but because of the new year already has people thinking about a resurgence or renewal or rebirth and all of that kind of shit, and then you find out you're part of the death, not the rebirth. Psychologically, it can play. It can do a number on you. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So yeah. But on a personal level, lovers getting cut off like you did, old boy, and like things like this. I mean, let me ask you this: what do you think has a bigger impact on people in personal relationships? Getting cut off at the beginning of the year or getting cut off at Valentine's Day?
Oh. I think Valentine's Day affects people a little more.
Yeah. I can see.
It's like both would, but I think Valentine's Day would. I just couldn't imagine thinking we're getting ready to go out and have a good time, and you come and say, "Guess what? We're done."
Yeah, you know what? If I had to choose,
doing that to somebody, that just seems so far worse. It seems very harsh. Now, I would have never. I was childish, but I would have never done that. I've never thought about doing that. I think that's awful. That would probably get you killed. I would say Valentine's Day.
I think I would rather be cut off. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't really give a shit about Valentine's Day, but I'd rather be cut off at the beginning of the year. The thing is, if you get cut off at the beginning of the year, then you know that they've been thinking about that shit probably since the summer. Like,
So that's what I'm thinking about.
Like, yo, you mean to tell me that you went through Labor Day, Halloween, Veterans Day, D-Day? Yeah. D-Day like December 7th or some shit. Like when they bombed Pearl Harbor. Like you took me through Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all that shit, knowing we was about to be out. This is some bullshit. Should have waited till Valentine's Day. So I can take my chocolates back. So.
Why they wait till after? You can't take shit back then.
All right, look, man. I'm just saying. What up, Robbie Rob? What's good? But yeah. Either way, if you have strong feelings for somebody, getting cut off at any significant milestone time of the year is going to be rough. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can pick your poison. The beginning of the year, around the holidays, birthdays, Valentine's Day. Only way you might
Tuesday because it's a Friday.
I mean, maybe you get, if you cut somebody off at the 4th of July, maybe that'd be all right. Like, all right. All right. So at least you let me go at the beginning of summer. I have a chance to redeem myself. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna bang me? You gonna bang me on Memorial Day? Memorial Day? You know my dad was a veteran. How could you do this? How could you do this? He was killed in the Bay of Pigs.
Listen, somebody said I'm like, that's just the reason why. Because of that dumb stuff there. Just the reason why.
I'm just saying, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. When Cody Small says, new year, new me. I mean, some people really get on that.
Oh,
that
God, I hate that dumb ass phrase.
I
I
think
saw that so much. New year, new me. Shut up. Shut up.
you don't go for it because you're a summer baby. You don't understand. When you was born,
Maybe that's what it is.
when you was born, it's leaves on the trees and grass and shit. People still swimming. You don't know what it's like. Being born in the wintertime, it's cold as mother. New year, new me.
You are correct. You are correct.
You know what I mean? But hey, man, you know, and New Year's new shit. I'm thinking like, you know, when I was thinking about the NFL thing, I'm thinking like, damn. Like now they know the writing is on the wall. You know what I mean? When your season goes down, you know you don't make them playoffs. It's very rare that a coach takes his team to the playoffs and then gets fired, unless you coach the Cowboys, in which the goal is to get to the Super Bowl, and you ain't done that shit in 30 years. So, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, the playoffs just not getting it because they normally go out in the first round. But it's still, you know, normally if you get your team into the postseason, you can't argue that you've had a successful season. You just didn't reach the ultimate goal. But when you know that your team finished with, 5 wins, 6 wins, 7 wins, or you just might have made the playoffs like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Like you won your last game against the team that had the same record as you, and both of y'all were under 500, and they still won the division and made it to the playoffs with a fucking 8-9 record. 8-9. Like there ought to be a law. There ought to be a law. Like you ain't got no business being in the playoffs. You under 500, but it happens. You won the division. That's a terrible ass division. But yeah, but you see the writing on the wall when you have failed to, be successful, and in that vein. And yeah, you know it's coming, and if it don't come, you're surprised. But normally in the NFL, you coach for about 3 or 4 years, and that's if you don't have any postseason success after that, the chopping block is coming. So yeah, it's tough.
Unless you like a dude who messed around with the lady in there, then he went to her house and did all the dumb stuff. And he probably didn't see that coming, although common sense would tell him, your ass is swimming in him.
But that was a college coach. That's different. He was a different animal. I ain't never heard no shit, nobody doing no shit like that. If he was in the NFL, he wouldn't have time to do no shit like that. They'd work all the time. All the time. So it is what it is. But yeah, so whether you're talking about on a professional front or whether you're talking about on a personal side, like now that's where you look at marriage and you realize like you can cut off your spouse at the beginning of the year, but legally you ain't done shit. You know what I mean? It's a whole process involved with that. So you can try, but it's just not going to go down like that. And
oh, you'll be another year trying to get that fixed.
mm-hmm. So basically, you just broke up. You just broke up with your. You can break up with your spouse, but you just can't divorce them. Like, I quit you.
No.
Yeah.
And heaven forbid if they got kids. That's a whole different kind of monster.
Well, if you got kids, if you're married with kids and you trying to cut your spouse off at the beginning of the year, you a different kind of stupid. Because you're going nowhere with that. Nowhere. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's one of those situations again where you can try. Good luck. But it ain't really doing nothing. You know? But yeah. But all kinds of shit, you know, at the beginning of the year brings all kinds of different feelings to people. You know, I mean, along with the resolutions and things like that, people really are thinking about how that next year is going to be different from this year, especially if you didn't have a good year the previous year. Like 2025 was rough for a lot of people. It really was. It was rough for a lot of people. So, you know, a lot of people are trying to redeem themselves in 2026. But the phenomenon about it that I think is the most interesting is that they want to blame somebody, like people who want to blame somebody for their failures or their unhappiness or their discontent. That's the part that I don't really understand. I mean, I understand it, but I don't buy that. You know what I mean? Like, so let me get this straight. I'm supposed to, like, because you're sad, because you're depressed, or because you didn't succeed in some area of your life, you feel like I was the one who got in the way or impeded your success? Because I'm toxic. I'm toxic. You know, people like, you know, internet people like to throw that word around. They're toxic. You know, you can't trust the vocabulary of everybody out here, because toxic to one person might mean that you out here really, really, you know, doing bad to people. And toxic to other people might just mean that you aren't cooperating with their agenda. I mean,
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, if you've ever had somebody be mad at you because they couldn't fuck you up, you know, like, yo,
yes.
Stay still so I can shoot you. Yeah. That toxicity thing, crazy. But yeah.
I mean, there might be a handful of people who really truly are, but for most cases, it's just people who are not getting in their way.
Well, I know on social media, that's definitely what it is. When, like, people who haven't fulfilled their need for attention. And they be mad, real mad, you know what I'm saying? So, I get it, but I don't get it. Because, you know, I always wonder, social media been around for like what? For me, the official social media has only been around since, I would say 2002, maybe 2001. You know what I mean?
Yep. All right.
You know, what did people do?
3 decades before.
Huh? You say what? Say that again.
I said a little under 3 decades.
Okay. So, I mean, because some people argue that there were other forms of social media going all the way back to the 90s. Like, I don't really accept that. But I'm like, okay. I mean, because Black Planet.
That actually it was. It was.
Okay. I'm like, what? Black Planet? Black Planet was definitely social
AOL
media.
Had something called, AOL has something called Excite.
Excite?
That's when you could have dial-up, and it still was making that dumb noise. You had to plug it in. You couldn't use the phone and none of that kind of stuff. And there was something called AOL Excite.
Let me look at this shit.
That was in the 90s.
What was the first social media site? The first recognizable social media site featuring profiles, friends lists, and messaging was 6degrees.com, launched in 1997 through earlier platforms like BBS's The Well and Classmates.com offered precursors to online social interaction. 6 Degrees allowed users to create profiles to connect with friends, laying the groundwork for modern social networks, even though it closed in 2001 before its concept fully took off. Okay. Blogger?
I've never heard of that ever in my life.
Me either. MySpace came out in 2003, and that's funny because Black Planet definitely came out before MySpace. But they don't mention that shit.
AOL Excite.
AOL Excite. Let me see.
Yep, it was AOL Excite.
AOL Excite.
Yeah.
In 1996.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Well, they don't really say that. They don't say that this is social media, though. They don't list it as social media. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I was still
weird stuff on there.
I was still getting the CDs with the 1,500 hours and all that bullshit.
That's how I found out about it. The
Ah, shit. But I'm wondering, where did people go to get the attention that they so crave before social media? It wasn't no platform where you could meet thousands of people across the world. You know what I mean? You have a web,
Try the weather and try to get a party line by calling the weather.
Even the party line shit. What you had about five people on it, 5 people at a time. You couldn't see them. You ain't know it. You know what I mean? You ain't know who the hell you was talking to. I had a friend. He used to do that party line shit like crazy. He was meeting mad chicks on the party line. I was like, dude, I don't know about this. Yeah, he couldn't be stopped. He could not be stopped. And he used to be mad if he met a chick on the party line, then found out that she was messing around with another dude on the party line. I was like, and
What was he there for? Did he think he was exclusive?
he was supposed to be all the party line niggas she needed. You know?
I had a friend like that.
He calls me up. He gives me love. More love than I ever seen. And when I tell you he was mad. I was like, I can't console no nigga. I'm like, come on, dude. I'm like, dude, you met her on the party line. You had to meet her at a place, a neutral place. And dude, you met on the party line. He was like, so, you know what I mean? Like, these chicks ain't loyal. He was so mad. Yo, he was damn near inconsolable. I was like, dude, you yeah. I was like, come on, say. Yeah. But I don't know if he made it to the first of the year or not, but he was going through it. He was going through it. So I don't know, party line shit, all this, dating sites and all that shit. I don't know. It's a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of shit going on. But yeah, I mean, being cut off, fired, broken up with, and all of that, that's already a blow to your ego. But I would imagine it happening on a particular day, like you had a slaughterhouse, like everybody getting killed today, and you fell in with that. It doesn't even feel individualistic. Not to me. You know what I mean? I need an exclusive firing. I need an exclusive. But
you would think people would see the suckers coming on. Like for the dude who slapped me, like you didn't see it coming. I kind of told you all the time. Like, over.
Not to be funny, but did you see the slap coming?
I did not.
Touche.
I did not. I didn't even think he had it in him because he never seemed like the type who was nothing. He never raised his voice at me or anything. But boy, I was like, wow, he's really upset.
He had his feelings were bottled up. His feelings were bottled up.
They may have been, I guess. Because I probably wasn't a great girlfriend to him. I probably got crazy too much, so.
I'm sure you were. You were great. You were terrific.
Yeah, right.
I mean, there's nothing more you could have done. But yeah, I mean, it's a tough situation. Tough crowd. Tough.
He was holding on to it. It's cool though. I mean, he reaches out to me every now and then now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you know what I mean? You win some, you lose some, but in the midst of that losing, some people take it hard. I get it. I do. I get it. I get it. We think you have, but not everybody who gets broken up with, like you said, I mean, some people can see it. Some people, or even if they can't see it, they should be able to see it. Because you've been shitting on somebody, you've been fucking somebody over. I mean, what do you think is coming down the pike? Pipe. Is it pike or pipe?
Karen, I can't believe it either.
Yo. Yo, what the hell did I just read?
Your own people.
Yo, you gotta chill. No way I want that story to be true.
After the fact, it was funny, but at first I was stunned because I did not expect it. I did not see it coming. And he did it so quick. He was so mad. I was like, well, at least he didn't trust me, I guess. I don't know.
You gotta count it.
I was pressing that ball now and kick him in his nuts. But I didn't have a chance to do nothing because they was on too quick. And even now, whenever he reaches out to me, I always say to him, remember when you slapped me? He's so apologetic about it, but I'm like, sir, you shouldn't trust me at this point in your life.
Right?
You shouldn't trust me.
That get back is real.
Forget. Yeah. And I am a vengeful person. I believe in getting my lick back, sir. You should not trust me. Now, I'm not saying this to him.
Right.
I'm like, you know me, so you should know better.
He ought to.
You are stupid enough.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's why I've been warned. My loved ones are like, please do not entertain him. Please don't be friends with him. Please don't. Because nobody has money to get your ass out of jail. So don't do that.
Yeah, that's a doozy. That is a doozy.
But I'm shocked too. Carrie, I was just as shocked as you.
Yeah. All right. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this poll question, and then we getting on up out of here after these birthday shout outs. Let's do the poll question. All right. Has anyone ever cut you off for the new year, or have you done it, or have you done that to others? 22% said yes, I have been cut off, fair or not. 37% says never been cut off that I know of. 19% said I clean house every year. And 22% said no, I do it before the new year. I'm reading this shit like I didn't write it. Like, damn, did I fuck it? Oh, no, I'm just not reading it right.
I was wondering what's happening here.
I'm like, what's it? Who wrote this book? Oh, okay. No, I'm not reading it right. Okay, I got it. No, I do it before.
Like Trump with the teleprompter. That's what I need you to stop doing.
Yo,
go ahead.
Yo, I'm sorry. But yeah, the whole New Year thing. Like I said, it can happen to anybody, but a lot of people really do, go by that New Year, new me thing, and they rock out with that. That's their thing. That's their feeling about it. I don't think that any situation should you blame somebody else for your shortcomings or your lack of perseverance. That's how I look at it. But of course, that's a lesson that selfish people, narcissistic people, or egotistical people have to learn. It's a hard lesson to learn that not everybody is here for you to service you. But you notice it quick when somebody shows you better than they tell you. But hey, it go the way it go. It go the way it go.
You said you don't subscribe to that, so
yeah, I don't even subscribe to New Year's resolutions.
Do a resolution or nothing, right?
No, I don't do resolutions. I do. Look, listen. Tomorrow is it? Okay. When it comes to New Year's resolutions, I'm like, first of all, I'm not waiting until January 1st to improve myself. And there is nothing bad that I'm trying to ride out until the end of the year. Like, that seems foolish to me. My thinking is, if something is wrong, fix it today, unless you don't have a way to. But the first of the year ain't gonna fix it. So if you wait until January 1st of the new year in order to improve your situation or improve yourself, well, yeah, that's just beyond my realm of understanding. I'm not with all of that. But hey, shoot, your bill collectors, your debtors, they ain't waiting till they don't start all over on January 1st. They be like, you shit.
All year round.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So their example is an example that we can all draw from. They letting you know, like, shit, you ain't starting at zero without paying down to zero. So maybe before the start of the new year, you should pay all your bills, but instead you was spending money for Christmas or Hanukkah or something. I don't know. Whatever goes down at the end of the year. I know you wasn't buying no Kwanzaa presents. But
hey, we do Kwanzaa in my family.
But do y'all do is there such thing as a Kwanzaa present? A Kwanzaa gift? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's why I wasn't. That's why I wasn't fucking with it. I was like, yo, where the stuff? Where's the
Usually
shit?
it's more intentional.
Huh?
The difference is it's more intentional gift. It's more intentional gifting, and it's generally something that's really cultural from the heart. It's either a Black-owned business, a small business, something like that. But it does involve gifts, or they handmade. But it's more intentional. It's not just a random. Oh, I've seen this purse, and you want this purse. I'm gonna get you this purse. It's something more intentional.
Yeah. Like Carrie said, it's supposed to be gifts that you made. Yeah, I do. I have heard that. I have heard that. All right, cool. All right, we about to get on the body here. I'm gonna do these birthday shout outs, and then that's gonna do it. That's gonna do.
Happy birthday, Buccaneers, for today. Peace, love, everybody. Have a safe one. I'm out.
All right, thanks for calling in, Kim. I'll holler at you later.
Sure. Bye-bye.
All right. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious January 6th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them, making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box. Sadhu Sant. Letitia, happy birthday, and also Shakora Rose, Kamaya Wright, Charlene Cooper, Cynthia Has Changed Hardy, Audrey Sample, Lomise Rodley, William Boyd, Casey Ann Osborne, Shakira Riley, Jackleton Jeb Horace, Icy Lee, Laverne Basketbill, and last but not least, my girl, Janai Smith. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all, and I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious January 6th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, to rock out. Rock on and do the damn, rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, the first year is definitely going to come around, but will you be around or you still be down? You might get kicked out. Yo, what's that about? You know that it was coming because you was chasing clout. Clout is not something that you should chase, but sometimes it goes like that. And you can't erase whatever history that you have with somebody. It might not play on, but you got to keep going on and on until your life stops. And then you close your eyes for the last time while you're dropping dimes. Your time will come up as soon as it comes, but everything's going to be all right tonight, son. Ain't nobody going down. I ain't cutting. Ain't nobody going to be out of here. It ain't really nothing. It's like a button on your clothes. Got to keep it fastened. But, yo, don't harass nobody real fast. And it's a task to keep everything right. But communication will keep everything all right. Between you and her, you and him, you and them, you and us, and you and we. That's how it should be. And now I understand that not everybody knows the way that you keep people on your side, and those understand that I am the man. Well, you're the man too, yo. And we can do what we came to do as they all come through, and everything is going to be all right with me and you. Who can stop this indomitable force? I don't see nobody out there, but of course, if the links in the chain are kind of weak, then we will be separated just as sure as the words I speak. And I'm going to bid y'all farewell. It's a little early, but I started a little early, so I'm out. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night, 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know how it go. Please hit the like button before y'all get on the out of here. I hope y'all enjoy listening to the show as much as I enjoy broadcasting it. Y'all be safe. Real safe, you know what I mean? Peace, y'all. And happy birthday, Robbie Rob. Early. You know I know. You know I know. Love is love, babe.